Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This time we're still looking at close embrace. And in this video we're going to be looking at how to do pivots and ochos in close embrace. So before we looked at talking about pivots, we used that push-pull, which the same thing is going to be happening, but in different places on the body. And then we looked at doing ochos, and ochos are going to be the same technique-wise, but we're going to rely on a lot more connection in the chest than we did in the hands. So the way to do pivots in close embrace is, again, it's similar with the push-pull. On the left side of the leader, the right side of the follower, we have, and if I just take my hand out and she keeps her hand the same shape, she kind of makes this C shape here. And that's just by naturally holding someone's hand. If I were to push here, then she's going to feel a push in the palm. And if I were to pull away, she'd feel a pull in the fingers. And here we want to make sure that we, like always, are not bending our arms. So if I came forward and pushed, and if she bent her arm, she wouldn't feel anything as far as pressure goes until she reached a point where she decided to stop the arm, or it kind of stopped on its own. So we try to maintain this shape. Whatever the shape is out here, we're going to keep it. Same thing with the entire shape of the frame, just like before. On the other side, this is where things change. So with my hand in the middle of her back and her hand on my scapula, we create another C shape on her left side. So if I step out and she keeps that shape, she's got this C from kind of sternum all the way out to her hand. And where I connect with her is usually the bicep of my right arm will connect with her bicep, and then her hand is on my back. What I'm not going to use is I'm not going to use my hand on her back, but I use the points where she touches me, which is my back and my bicep area here. So with that, I can put her on one foot, and then if I twist my chest, she resists that twist and she pivots. And she resists that twist and she pivots. If I bring you over to the other side, here, as she pivots, you can see that one side of her chest, a shoulder will start to pull away. The hand is going to stay in the same place as she pivots, but her chest will slide from side to side against mine as she pivots. This is because we can't pivot. We can't pivot, just our chest or just our hips without our chest, maybe as much as the leader wants. At some point, the chest needs to start moving because our hips can only go so far away from our chest. And that amount is different for everybody. If you can pivot so much with your hips alone to get 90 degrees of pivot, then you're actually pretty close to doing it without moving your chest at all. Most of us only get about 50 to 70 degrees of movement from the hips before our chest starts to want to move. And that's okay. The most important part is that we maintain our frame so that we can feel this connection. So what we want you to try is to just take a frame, and then you're going to twist, and she's going to resist. So as a leader, here we are in this close embrace frame. I'm going to twist, and she resists. And notice that we haven't, the position of our arms have not moved at all. Go the other way, she resists. And the other way, and she resists. All right? So work on that. Work on just getting that pivot. You could try it on both legs, and we will see you in the next video.